Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Randall Worrell has allowed two bank robbers to just walk away. They pay a fine of $25,000, not each, together, okay? $12,500 each, and they are free to go. It was strong arm robbery. Strong arm robbery. They went into our BTT and they had weapons and they stole from the bank, okay? It's Damian Antonio Bryan, one, and Ron Jr. Kennedy, two. Now there were three. There were these three musketeers. It started out with these three, but Junior Taitt, he has left the scene. You have to ask the head of the St. Philip government what happened to Junior Taitt. But Pippi Nard, you remember Pippi Nard, right? He was part of the three musketeers that went into that bank and robbed it. They took over $26,180 and some cents. They took some change with them. Over $26,180 they took from the bank that day. Now, if they took 26,000, why was the fine only for 25,000? Now, I don't know if when they were caught by the Barbados Police Service, if money was recovered. I don't know if the $25,000, if any of that is going back to the bank. The bank should be insured against robberies and that kind of stuff. So I guess this $25,000 is going into your treasury and it's going to go to the courts and paying the judges. I don't know, but they have 4 years and 6 months to pay back the whole thing or spend. They have time. How much time? Let me see. What failure to pay will result? Okay, it just says they have 4 months. Within 4 months to sell. Yeah, they have 4 months to repay the fine, the $25,000 fine, or spend 4 years and 6 months in your hotel there in St. Philip. Okay, so they have 4 months to repay or spend 4 years and 6 months in your hotel in St. Philip. Now, what is strange about this is are there no laws against robbing banks in Barbados? Are there no laws against that? How do they go just like free from robbing a bank? Now, guilty plea, yes. And the fact that they were caught quickly and it took 10 years for them to come to trial, all those are deductions. But are there no laws against robbing the banks? Okay, so like I said, these two free to go, just pay the money. You know, he's gone. He's deceased. This is Pippi Nard. Junior Taitt is gone. And someone was saying that they did it twice. Since it was so easy to rob the bank, RBTT, they did it twice. So when I was talking recently about his brother, Omar Taitt, you know, Omar Taitt from the yam field. Remember what happened in the yam field there in Blaze Hill? Well, I was talking to someone about the problems the family had getting his body from the undertaker to the other undertaker, from the funeral home to the undertaker. And they were saying, well, that family should have a lot of money because of this bank robbery or the two bank robberies, when you know it was only like pennies. And even if let's say it was a lot of money, in 10 years, that money is gone. People try to have a story for everything. They try to have a story for everything, and it doesn't make sense. But that's the way it works. Even your laws are made to accommodate you, because I don't understand how someone performs a strong arm robbery with weapons and they just are made to pay a fine. They just pay a fine and just go on with their lives, you know. So it would take someone like the government, the head of the government in St. Philip, to change that scenario, you know, to fix that scenario. It would take something like that coming into play. But yes, Randall Worrell fined these two here, $25,000 to be repaid in 4 months or 4 years and 6 months at your hotel in St. Philip. These two here are Damian Antonio Bryan and Ron Jr. Kennedy. He was part of the three musketeers that went into the bank, but Junior Taitt is no longer on the scene. He's no longer on the earth, okay? If you want to know where Junior Taitt is, you have to check with the head of the St. Philip government, okay? It's him, okay? Ping the right. You have to check with him as to what happened to Pippi Nard, okay? Yeah, so that's it for this one. Bank robbers are fined $25,000 for robbing RBTT 10 years back, okay? Easy peasy. This is Sherry Veronica.